Okay, Kaylee, just let's let everybody know what we're doing. We're in Pearson Math Book, and in general, Pearson is pretty inaccessible. This year, they've made a couple of tweaks, so it's a hint better for kids, and we're going to take you through and show you what low vision kids can do. So insert F, and let's go to your open book, which of course,
Links list dialog.
there you go, insert F7. Okay, now go ahead, just hit S for student resources.
S.
Don't hit enter, down arrow.
NA Geometry Online
So
Student.
it's called NA Geometry Online Student Edition. However, just a few moments ago, it was called 0-138856, da 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 da. So what I suggest people do is go to Student Resources, then down arrow, and listen to what it's going to be called. Firefox automatically crashes. Don't use Firefox. You can keep trying it to see if it does still crash, but IE is really the best. The way you know this is your online book is if you down arrow, go ahead and down arrow, Kaylee.
G-O.
You've got go right below it, but we're just going to use the online link. Hit enter,
Online
Kaylee.
Edition. Enter. NA Geometry Online Student Edition visited link.
Okay, and then you have to have Flash Player. It must be updated.
Page has noise.
Okay, so right off the bat, we want to get rid of this page and we want to go into the whiteboard. And we can go ahead and type in the page we want. Insert F5, Kaylee.
Select a form field dialog. List one.
Okay,
list
you're going to go to Page Edit
To move to
Cover.
E. Previous page button under E. Page edit cover.
Okay, hit enter on Page Edit Cover.
Page
Let's
edit.
go ahead and type in the page you want to go to, Kaylee.
1.
Okay, at this point, the student could tab to their Zoom, but I just want to show people that it is under your Insert F5 also, so Insert F5.
Select a form field
And go
dialog.
ahead and hit Z to get to Zoom Percentage Edit,
Z. Zoom out button. Z. Zoom percentage
and
edit
hit
one.
Enter. And it will go up to as large as 300, so type in 300 and hit Enter. Okay, now we need to switch to whiteboard so it will fill the whole page. So, Kaylee, let's go to your whiteboard. Insert F5.
Select a form field dialog. List one. List view. S. Switch to whiteboard.
And it's
button.
called Switch to Whiteboard, not Whiteboard. Hit Enter.
Enter.
And remember, Insert F5 only brings you there, so you have to hit Enter to activate it. Beautiful. Okay, so now it fills the whole page. So it popped you back to the cover. I think it's because we forgot to put Enter on that, Kaylee. So we need to go ahead and change that. Insert F5.
Select a form field dialog. List one. List view.
Okay, and just Control End because we know it's all the way at the bottom. Current page edit cover, hit Enter.
Enter.
And go ahead and type in 11
Type in text. 1.
and hit Enter.
Enter.
Okay. So here's our page. Now, Kaylee, we're going to go ahead and we're going to move this into position into view using our hand mode. So our hand tool, insert F5,
Select a form field
and
dialog.
H for hand tool, and hit Enter,
Enter.
and hit Enter again to activate it. And then she's going to take her mouse and she's going to move the page into view. So hold down your left click and move it in. So the low vision student can move the page around to where they want it. Go ahead and move your mouse down to the bottom without your left click, and we're going to move it up. Yeah, don't we love that? Okay, so really nice feature. Let's say the student wants to underline a concept. That looks great. Let's go ahead and use your pen, Kaylee, and we're going to just circle like a point indicates a location and has no size. So insert F5. So they don't have to constantly be using their mouse to find the small items.
12.
Okay, so D for drawing tools.
D. Drawing tools
And
button.
hit Enter.
Enter.
Okay,
Drawing.
so now your mouse has turned to a, hit Enter again. Remember, you have to activate it.
Enter.
Okay, you don't have to click on pen. It's automatically a pen, Kaylee. Actually, just move your, see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So as soon as you hit pen, it's an auto pen, so you don't even have to go over and click it. Go ahead and go down to a point indicates a location. Just circle it just so people can see how that function works. So she's holds down her left click, and then she's just drawing around it. Beautiful. Now, low vision kids really aren't going to use that so much, but what she's going to really use this for is her zoom effect, and then the hand tool to move the page into position. She could use her scroll bars also, but that makes her go down with her tiny little mouse and move and scroll back and forth and up and down, versus her hand tool, she can actually position exactly the way it is. Okay, so Kaylee, let's just show everyone the that talking software actually reads all of this context now. We're using JAWS talking software, but I've got to believe other talking software would read it also. So go ahead and just insert down arrow and control home, because we've already been reading this. Control home and then insert down arrow, Kaylee. Okay, go ahead.
Start. Show navigator button. 39. See challenge 10 at the right folds into a cube. Sketch the cube so that its both base is shaded as shown below. Switch to browse view button. 40.
And go ahead and control, stop him from talking. So anybody who's sighted can see that JAWS started at 39. It started reading it across. And then, of course, the low vision student is going to go ahead and increase this to 300%. We just put it down to 100% so you can actually see the whole page. But the low vision student can increase this very, very large and see the diagram. That, of course, would not work for a blind student, but the blind student could at least listen to the whole page. So we just wanted to show you that, yes, talking software will read this now, so the low vision student doesn't have to get eye strain reading all that small font. They can have their talking software read it, and then they can just focus on the diagram.